Good morning, ladies. So this week I am 37 weeks. Full term, guys, full term. So anytime from now, you know, he's more than welcome to come out. I am really, really ready to have this baby. So how is everyone's weeks going? Mine's going okay. Bit of drama yesterday. Well, I wouldn't really say drama, but it's progress all the same. I've been talking a lot, obviously, with a couple of girls on YouTube. You know who you girls are. And we're quite close in terms of due dates and symptoms and progress in our pregnancy. So we've just been going back and forward, just you know, seeing if anyone's got any more progress. I know. Good luck to Brittany K. Well, I'm not sure she's called Brittany K anymore. Naturally Thrifty Mum, that's who it is. Naturally Thrifty Mum. She was Brittany K. But yeah, I hope you go into labour soon, and I can't wait to meet your little boy, so good luck. So yeah, what's new for me this week? Well, I'll start off by telling you what happened yesterday. So for about 8 o'clock in the morning, I started getting like tightenings of my belly. So I've been having Braxton Hicks for weeks now, and that's, you know, nothing new. But I was getting Braxton Hicks tightenings of my belly, and then I was getting backache as well. So I thought, okay, these must be contractions, because they don't feel exactly the same. So kind of kept an eye on them. They were coming about every 20 to 30 minutes. So I thought, ooh, this could be it. So I text my partner Matt, and obviously he's like, you can't go into labour before 37 weeks, you know, not ready. But you know, I calmed him down and said, you know, I could be in this stage for days, so don't get your hopes up. And they didn't actually go away until about 6 o'clock yesterday evening. So I'm not sure what's gone on. I mean, I was saying to my friend Christina that in the UK we don't get checked for dilation of our cervix. Well, as far as I'm aware, we don't get checked for the dilation of our cervix. We get checked for whether the head's engaged in the pelvis. And I don't think we don't get checked for dilation until we're actually in actual labour. So I don't know where my body's at or anything in terms of that. So, you know, I'm hoping, obviously I don't have any of the pains today. So I think it was just a trial run. Who knows? We'll have to just keep an eye on it. But they were okay pain-wise. I mean, I took some paracetamol because I had to go out. Typical, I had to go out and pay a couple of bills in town. So yeah, I had to go out. I thought the walk might do me some good. So, but yeah. So today's Thursday. On Tuesday we had our second antenatal class, which this week was all about how to cope with a newborn, how you're going to feed your baby, things like that. So it focused quite a bit on breastfeeding, which was great. And we got this CD from the NHS, so From Bump to Breastfeeding. And I haven't watched it yet, so I'm going to watch it in a bit. But it looks quite helpful, and the lady, it was a different midwife that we had for Tuesday's class, and she got the class a lot more involved, you know, asking us questions, asking the dads questions, so it wasn't all focused on the mums. So that was interesting. And then obviously this coming Tuesday is our last class, and that's going to be the hospital tour, and that's 8 o'clock in the evening. Because our class is so big, they wanted to split us up and do 2 lots of tours, so that's going to be at 8 o'clock, so that should be interesting. I joked to Matt and said after we came out of that class on Tuesday, you know, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I went into labour before 37 weeks? And then obviously what happened yesterday, I was just tipping the scale. But on the note of that, so 37 weeks today, I am going to start my natural inducing labour techniques. I know some people may be against it because they think it may be too early, but I had a scan and the weight's fine, and the midwife said everything's fine. My fundal height, even though I've spoken to a couple of people about this, I don't go by fundal height anymore. Everyone's different, everyone's bumps, shapes, sizes, everyone's different. I believe my baby's fine. I've been told he's fine, so I'm more than happy to get him out of me now. So I haven't written a list, but so things we're going to start. I've been by my friend Tanita, who's actually got a YouTube page, which I mentioned before, called Chicky642. She's given me some raspberry leaf tea, so I'm going to try that. Even though I don't like the taste of it, but then again, I don't like tea or coffee, so it should be interesting. So we've got the raspberry leaf tea. Then, and I'm so excited to try this, but also a little bit nervous. Since about 20-ish weeks, I had a lot of problems with heartburn. Now, you all know that I've been on medication for it, so I've been warned to steer clear of spicy foods. But because I'm after 37 weeks, I am going to try a curry. Maybe not just the one curry, and maybe not just curry. It may not just be down to curry, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to make a batch of chili, so I'm going to have some of that. And I'm sorry guys, but I've been dreaming about having spicy food, because it's so difficult when you can't have something. Well, technically you can, but the prospect of being up all night, throwing up, and then ending up in hospital on an IV drip really doesn't weigh out. So I've been having dreams of having like a jacket potato and chili on top. Oh, so excited. It's actually really sad, and then obviously all the other foods that I'm going to get to have, which I haven't had for 9 months. Pate, like over Christmas, I was so sick, obviously hospitalised most of it really, but pate and proper cheeses and prawns. I mean, I know obviously I probably can eat prawns, but I'm just not taking the risk. I have been cheeky and had a couple sometimes when I've been out, but so yeah, prawns, and just everything really that you're not supposed to eat. I'm so looking forward to eating again. Obviously I know that it can affect your breast milk if you're planning to breastfeed, so we'll see how that goes. But so yeah, going a bit off track. So spicy food, that's another thing. Pineapple. I know probably most of these things are old wives' tales, or you have to eat so much of it to even, trigger anything off. But I like pineapple, so I'm going to try it anyway. So pineapple. Obviously, when I had my hind fluid leak at 34 and a half weeks. We'd actually had sex the day before, so the doctors, obviously, I think I explained it. I think I did. But yeah, the doctors explained that could have been what triggered it, and to steer clear of sex until 37 weeks. So today, guys, 37 weeks could be a way of naturally getting things going. I'm not overly, obviously, it's nothing against my partner. I love him to death, and we do everything else, you know, we cuddle, and, you know, there's so many other ways of showing affection to your partner, in, you know, other than having sex. For me personally, my libido during pregnancy has gone down. Obviously quite a few factors added to that. But, you know, I want to try, you know, at least to see if it works. I'm not sure the whole ins and outs of, you know, I heard from another lady that you have to sounds really, I don't really know how to explain it without sounding completely disgusting, but let's just say after you've finished, it has to stay inside you to trigger the hormones to get your labour started. So that doesn't sound really nice, but, you know, I'm gonna try it. So yeah, sex is another one. I've also heard I've got my birthing ball, which I've been obviously using. So sitting on that, bouncing on that, and then lots of like walking and stairs. I mean, I have to walk up 2 flights of stairs to get into my flat, so stairs. And then I heard another thing about nipple stimulation. So I'm not too sure about how that all works out, but it's all things that I can try to see if I can get this little guy to make an appearance. So yeah, so I'm going to start those from, well, today onwards. Not all in one go, but just see what happens. So fingers crossed for that. Well, so yesterday when I was in town, oh my god, so cute. Went into Baby Gap. Shouldn't really, because we've kind of got loads of stuff anyway. But, I mean, it's only one thing. And it probably looks really big. But it's a Baby Gap. And it's a 0 to 6 months baby hat. And that was $2.99. And I thought it was really cute, so I bought it. And Matt tried it on, and he looked really stupid. But anyway, yeah, I had a request to go through the checklist. I kind of don't know how long this video is so far, and I kind of get into the habit of going quite over my time. So sorry if you guys are having to watch loads, but yeah, so I'll just run over this quickly. So like I said last week, it's called Getting Ready for Your New Arrival, and it goes through sections of what you need to bring, you know, have you bought these things, obviously essentials and non-essentials, and this is just a checklist which you get from, I don't think I have the booklet here, but it's from, I think it's just UK, but a UK based shop called Mothercare. So I'll just run through that now. So under the mum to be section, it says we should have, obviously I'm not going by necessarily the numbers, because it says you should have a certain amount of these, but I'm guessing as long as you have one, then you'll be fine. And some of these things you may not even use. So yeah. So it says, mum to be, 3 maternity bras. I only have 1. 3 nursing bras. I only have 1. And 2 sleep bras. Didn't even know what a sleep bra was. Haven't got any of those. So a hospital bag. Mine's halfway packed. Maternity trousers / jeans. I haven't bought any maternity jeans. I was given a pair, but they didn't fit me after 20-ish weeks, so I've just been getting away with leggings, and I'll show you when I do my belly shop, but I bought a pair of jogging pants yesterday from New Look for £4, which I'm going to take to the hospital. Nightwear. So in terms of do you have like nursing tops, blah blah blah. Maternity tops. Yes, I have this one that I'm wearing now is a maternity top, and maternity swimsuit. Yes, I have a maternity swimsuit. It's in one of my videos previous. So for baby, you should have between 6 to 8 sleep suits, 4 wrap over vests, 6 to 8 bodysuits, 3 to 4 day wear outfits, 2 hats, 2 cardigans, 2 to 3 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of scratch mittens, a jacket or a pram suit, and a shawl. Now obviously in America, or obviously wherever you live, they may be called something different. So like vests are called onesies, or I don't know the full terminology for all of it, but you get the gist. And if you want to know anything more, you can always write a comment and I can always get back to you. So under the going out section, you should have a pushchair, a carry cot / pram, a parasol, and it says here mother care weather shield. Now that I know is so like a rain cover for your buggy. You should have the infant car seat and sun blinds for your car, and then obviously a changing bag, a baby carrier, and Cozy Toes is a foot muff, so to cover up your little baby's feet. In the next section is called little rooms. I'm not sure what that means, but so a Moses basket and stand or crib, cot or bed or cot bed, which is what I've got both, nursery furniture, a new mattress. They depending on what you're going to do, they do suggest having a new mattress for every new baby that you have. Obviously if this is not your first baby, then I'm sure using your previous baby's items are fine. I know my mum did. Because I got my Moses basket and stand from a baby sale, I'm getting a new Moses basket mattress, which is only costing me I think about £10, and then I'm getting bought for me a cot bed mattress because we bought that brand new. But it's completely down to you what you do. Obviously no judgment from me, this is all new to me, so just do whatever you feel is right. So a room thermometer, essential, I don't know, but sometimes it looks good with a theme, but it's up to you. So bedding for your Moses basket, crib, cot or cot bed, you should have 4 fitted mattress sheets, 4 top sheets, 2 to 3 blankets, and 1 to 2 baby sleeping bags. Under the feeding time section, like I said, it does repeat some of these things. So 3 nursing bras, 2 sleep bras, plenty of breast pads, a breastfeeding pillow, muslin squares, and bibs. You may also need a breast pump, storage bags and bottles for when you're going to pump or if you're going to bottle feed, nipple cream, nipple shields and breast shells, and then obviously your sterilising equipment. If you're going to bottle feed, 4 feeding bottles for teats, the infant milk formula, sterilising equipment, bottle and teat brush, muslin squares, bottle warmer and bibs. And then it has a section now called Splish Splash. So you should have a baby bath, baby nail scissors, brush and comb set, non-slip bath mat, top and tail bowl, bath thermometer, or you can just dip your elbow in. It's up to you. Bath support, baby, it says baby box, which I'm guessing which is to hold all your things. So some of these really aren't essential. Baby toiletries, baby wipes, nappies, cotton wool, nappy cream, and then a nappy pail or nappy wrapper, which obviously we all know is things like diaper genies and things like that. Or you can just throw it in your normal rubbish or trash. And then a cuddle and dry robe and a changing mat. Time to play. A cot mobile, a bouncing cradle or swing, so a bouncer or a rocker, a baby gym or mat, 2 little soft rattles, 2 soft fabric books, and a soft newborn cuddly toy. And then the optional extras, it says here, is a nursing chair, a baby monitor, a cot light, changing unit or dresser, soothers or dummies, and a travel cot. And that's all what it says on here. Like I said, I haven't got everything, so don't worry if you haven't got it all. I haven't got it all, and some of that stuff is just guidelines. You can probably ask your parents, grandparents, health visitor, OBGYN, GP, or whoever you see, what would be essential. And I'm sure if you go onto the internet, there's plenty of websites to tell you what you need and blah blah blah. But I've waffled on enough. I have also got, which I've, just for my own record, I've printed off. Obviously, in overseas, I'm not sure what kind of healthcare you get, but over here we have a thing called the NHS, which is where we get free healthcare. So I printed off my birth plan, and this just goes through my birth plan, and then I can just give this. I've gone through it with Matt, my partner, and I'm going to go through it with my sister, who's going to be my second birth partner, and then I will give this straight to the midwives, nurses, whoever I see when I go into the hospital. I can give that in straight away, so they know what my birth plan is. It's not, written to scale. If things don't go right, then, I've written in here, if things don't go right. So I'll quickly go through this. I won't, if you want to know anything more about this, then just ask, write a comment. But I'll just go over this really quickly. Right, so where to give birth. You will have a choice about where to have your baby. Your midwife or doctor will be able to tell you what services are available locally and advise you on any issues to do with your health or pregnancy that may affect your choice. Now, I've written, I would like to give birth in a maternity team unit in hospital. So I'm giving birth in hospital. Simple. Companions. Having a companion you can lean on and who can support you during labour can be helpful. It has been shown to reduce the need for pain relief. So I've ticked that I would like a companion or companions to be with me during labour, and those will be obviously Matt, my boyfriend, my partner, and also the dad, and my sister. And then it goes on to say, would you still like them around if you have to have a forceps or vacuum delivery, or a ventouse, and would you like them, obviously over here we're only allowed one person to accompany you if you have a caesarean section, and would you like someone with you if you have that, and I've ticked yes to both. So birthing equipment. You may find that items such as wall bars, mats or bean bags, birthing balls, help you to change position and remain comfortable during labour. If you're giving birth in a maternity unit, your midwife will be able to tell you if specific items are normally available. However, you may need or prefer to provide some equipment yourself. I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to be needing, because I haven't been through labour before, guys, so I've ticked I'm not sure and put use if needed. So if I need to use them and they're there, I'll use them. Seems simple enough to me. Special facilities. Some units may offer you special facilities such as a birthing pool. Some even have special rooms called LDRP, which are labour, delivery, recovery and postnatal rooms, where you stay in the same room until you leave the hospital. Your midwife will be able to tell you what's available. Now, after going to the classes, I know that the hospital I'm going to be going to doesn't offer that service. Some other places that you go to may, so it may be worth asking. But I am interested in, obviously I've done some research and I would like to use the birthing pool. So I've written down that I'd like to use the birthing pool if it's available, plus gas and air. Now, obviously in terms of pain relief, everyone needs to be thinking about pain relief. After going to the class and listening about pain relief, I've decided that I would like to have written on my notes, just in case, if I need to, I may be able to cope without it, but in the off chance that I'm not coping very well, it's been written down on my notes. So I've written down epidural ready if I feel I need it, or I'm losing it and I need some extra pain relief. So even if you don't use it, it may be worth to write it down on your notes so that they know that you've considered it. Because sometimes, especially, I'm not sure in terms of overseas, but I know over here, if you don't request it, then you could be waiting hours for it. And if you're in severe pain, I really suggest that it could be worth writing it down on your notes. You know, it just saves that, you know, could save potentially a long wait. So, monitoring during labour. Every baby is monitored throughout labour to make sure that it's not in distress. There are different ways of monitoring the baby's heartbeat. Now it says, obviously, I've discussed with my midwife why you would need, and obviously at the birthing class, why you would need your baby to be monitored. I don't want to be tied down to the bed unless I need to be. For example, if I have an epidural, you can't be mobile. And I know and I understand that, so if I had to be tied to the bed for that instance, then I understand. Or if there was a problem with the baby, then fine. But if everything's going fine, then I want to be moving around as much as possible, or be able to move around as much as possible. Keeping active during labour. Keep active for as long as you feel comfortable. This helps the progression of the birth. Keeping active doesn't mean doing anything strenuous, just moving around as you normally would. Now I've written down, obviously, like I said just a second ago, I would like to move around as much as I feel possible or comfortable with during labour. You don't have to, it's up to you. And positions during labour and birth. Find the positions you prefer and which will make labour easier for you. Try out various positions at antenatal class or at home to find out which are the most comfortable for you. You can choose as many positions as you want and vary them throughout your labour. So it's given a couple of options here. I would like to be in bed with my back propped up by pillows. I would like to be standing. I would like to be sitting. I would like to be kneeling. I would like to be kneeling on all fours. I would like to be squatting. I would like to be lying on my side. Obviously it doesn't explain about if you wanted to give birth in a birthing pool, but I've just written down that I'm not sure, and I'll go with whatever feels most comfortable at that point during the labour. Skin-to-skin contact with your baby. Immediately after the birth, you can have your baby lifted straight onto you before the cord is cut so that you can be close to each other immediately. If you prefer, you can ask the midwife to wipe your baby and wrap him or her in a blanket first. Now I would like, him delivered straight onto me. I don't care how messy he is, I just want him straight away to be put on me. That's just my personal preference. I've also written I would like as little intervention afterwards as necessary regarding everything's okay, and not to clamp and cut the cord until it stops pulsing, because I want all of those extra nutrients from the umbilical cord to go to him before they cut it. Midwife, nurses and doctors in training. Midwife, nurses and doctors need to observe women in labour as part of their training. They will always be supervised by a senior health professional. Now, I haven't really gone into much explanation with it with my midwife, but I don't mind having, you know, someone like that present. I've heard from my mum and things like that sometimes it can be a positive experience, and they're that extra, helping hand. If sometimes the senior doctor or midwife has to leave the room, they can stay there with you and be support to you. So, you know, it could weigh out to be a positive thing. And, you know, everyone's got to learn, and I don't mind. So that's just my personal preference, as long as they don't get in the way. So pain relief options. There are many different pain relief options. Some women use a combination of methods. You may find that you want more pain relief than you had planned, or that more effective pain relief may be advised to assist with delivery. You can use a number of different methods at different times. So here are I'll obviously go through the list of what they've said first. So I would like to try breathing and relaxation. I would like to try being in water during labour and or birth. I would like to try massage. I would like to try acupuncture. I would like to try TENS. I would like to try gas and air or Entonox. I would like to try pain relieving injections. I would like to try an epidural. I did question mark this one. I would like to try other methods of pain relief. Not sure what that is. And there's the other option of I would like to try to manage without pain relief. I would like to I've written down I would like to try the birthing pool first and work my way through the options. I'm fully open to the idea of an epidural if I'm not coping, and would like it administered as soon as I feel I'm not coping any longer. I've also written down that I'll try obviously the breathing relaxation, obviously the water birth or water pool, massage, which either of my birth partners can help me with, gas and air, and obviously the epidural is written down there as well. Having an episiotomy. Having an episiotomy is a cut in the perineum, the area between the vagina and anus. This may be necessary if the perineum won't stretch enough and may tear, or if the baby is short of oxygen and needs to be delivered quickly. So I've written I don't want this ideally. If I have to, then I will. I don't think anyone really wants it, to be honest, but I really don't want it. Delivering the placenta after the birth. After your baby is born, your midwife will offer you an injection in your thigh. This contains the drug syntocinon or syntocinon, which helps the womb contract and can prevent the heavy bleeding that some women may experience without it. Obviously, we discussed it at the class. I would like the injection. I would like the injection to speed delivery of the placenta, but I would like to see the placenta before it's taken away. That's my only one choice. Some people may not want to see it, some people may be repulsed by it. Some people do take them home, and some people eat them. But I don't want it. I just want to see it. It's been what's keeping my baby alive for the past 9 months, so... Feeding your baby. Breast milk is the best form of nutrition for babies as it provides all the nutrients a baby needs and has lasting benefits for the health of your child. Infant formula milk can be used as an alternative to breast milk. I would like to breastfeed my baby and I would like to try as soon as possible after the birth. Vitamin K. Vitamin K is needed to make the blood clot properly. Some newborn babies have too little vitamin K, so it may be suggested that your baby be given vitamin K either by injection or by mouth. And I've given my consent for him to have that injection. I don't have any special requirements, and all I've written in the general comments is that if I do have to have a C-section because of complications, I'd like to be back with my baby as soon as possible to feed him and bond with him. My partner Matt, I'd like to stay with the baby at all times, and he would be the one that would be with me during the operation. And that is pretty much my birth plan. Not really that extensive, but I know this video has been going on quite a while, so I'll do a belly shot now. So this is 37 weeks today, belly shot. See if you can see. Okay. Can you see? Right, so these are my new, they're just plain, but 37 weeks, so that's from the side, front, side, from that side, front, side, so yeah, still got, I mean I'm starting to get noticeable ones down here, and let's go around a bit. Starting to get more noticeable here now, and those ones, these, I could do a little dot to dot now, but yeah, so but yeah, I'll cut that video now because I've probably gone on for ages. But yeah, if you want to know anything else, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. And yeah, just wish me luck, guys, that these inducing methods go to plan. And yeah, I'll probably see you next week for my 30-week update. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.